I mean, it's definitely eye-opening, to see them challenge the deep end of the defense and come up with a bunch of plays. The receivers made some contested catches, and they kept it going. So, as a secondary, that's definitely something that jumps out of the tape, even off the the score itself. And one of the things we took from last week was we had 5 plays over 20 yards. So those big plays are already an emphasis for us. And so it'd be a great test, with Tampa Bay, because they definitely like to throw the ball down the field. Fitzpatrick's a quarterback, not afraid to take chances, and he shouldn't, because they got receivers that can stretch the field and make plays when the ball's in the air.
Both Fitzpatrick and Nick are technically backups with a lot of starting experience. You've been on teams where they have kind of that young up-and-coming quarterback as the backup, then the veteran backup. Which one is better for a team, so to speak?
I think the veteran backup is always better for a team. But both Nick and Fitzpatrick have both been starters. And so preparing for a game is not new to them. The defenses aren't new. You're not going to really surprise them with anything, and they're not going to go in there and be timid either. These are their opportunities to play. They've been prepared for it, and I think that was obvious last week with Fitzpatrick. He's definitely not going to come in gun shy.
They had some big play action passes. What is the key for you guys in the secondary when it comes to discipline with the play action?
The play action shouldn't get any of the back four. Maybe the linebackers, because we play fast on the run and we want to stop the run, but our corners, really the key to play action on the back end is your eye discipline. We shouldn't be seeing run fakes and all that anyway if we're covering our guys. So if they're running routes, then we should be covering. The biggest part is when the ball's down the field, we got to make plays on it. We saw some of the Saints defenders that were in really good position, and the receivers just made catches. So we got to find a way to get population to the football and then come down with some of those.
As well as you guys played against Atlanta, a lot of guys in the locker room, including Fletcher, said, looking at that tape, we can be even better. We can be even more dangerous against the Bucs. I mean, is that pretty remarkable after the game you guys had?
No, I think, each game you figure out kind of mid-game how it is you need to win, and you play accordingly. I think walking out the field, everybody knew on all 3 phases that we got a lot of work to do and a lot of things we needed to clean up. Defense especially, just we played a really good game, but we had some costly penalties. We had a couple runs that got out of there, and obviously the 5 plays over 20 yards is something that we want to eliminate. We played really good red zone defense that allowed us to kind of stay in it as a team and allow us to feel good about what we did defensively. But everything between that wasn't really up to standard. So we'll have another test this week, obviously, on the road, a home opener against an offense that just put up 48 points, that just threw the ball all around, and a quarterback who's, mobile enough to extend plays and capable enough to throw the ball downfield.
What stands out most for you?
It's a lot versus any defense, in this league. And like I said, Fitzpatrick, he's been a starting quarterback, but he is their backup. I don't think anybody expected that, 48 points. You knew they got offense, they got players, but 48 points is significant. And so that has attention, gets your attention.
What's been that Nigel back in the locker room? What was it like having him back here in practice?
Well, he's good. We obviously miss him. He's a big part of what we do on defense. We missed him last week, so it definitely brings a little more stability back to what we're doing on D.